All right, I give it another minute. Ooh, there's some cranes. Cranes in the water. Herons? Herrings or cranes? I don't know. Herring is a fish. Heron is a bird, I believe. All right, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I said I was going to give it a minute, and then I'm not giving it a minute. Welcome to a news commentary, or as I call it, newsmentary channel. We're like Philly DeFranco, except we go live. And we're right on his heels. We're cracking 1340 subscribers. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I go live every single weekday. That's why you want to hit the notification bell, because there's a whole family of people who join up. Damn. I don't know if you could see that. There's a huge crane. Thing's awesome. But I go live every weekday, and when you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified. You'll be able to join me when I go live. We get a huge family, everybody joining in solidarity. And in fact, a lot of people are coming up with great merch ideas, great content, great additions to the live. That's why I love going live, because I love my subscribers. I love people who are watching this. I love people who add. Whether we agree or disagree, the crowdsourcing of ideas is always a better outcome, I believe. Today we're going to talk about rideshare drivers, Uber and Lyft here in Massachusetts. Ruling came down today. I guess I didn't know that the AG here in Massachusetts was suing Uber and Lyft. Huge, like $157 million settlement. It's going to be paid out to, I believe, all the existing and former rideshare drivers for Uber and Lyft. But it forced them to recognize these rideshare drivers as employees, not, I think they were just like subcontracted out to drive for them. I don't know. They were basically exploited in every way possible. They were finagling they were threading the needle, working the fine print. That's what Uber and Lyft were doing against all its employees, I think, across America. I don't know, if you're an Uber or Lyft driver, you let me know. But now here in Massachusetts, come August 15th, rideshare drivers are going to have a minimum wage of $32.50. You know what I'm going to do. I might apply this week and do some part-time driving. And they will be able to qualify. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I put the link to the article in the description. You should read this. This is groundbreaking, because that's what the minimum wage should be. The minimum wage should be $32.50. I'm so stoked for Uber and Lyft drivers here in Massachusetts going to be earning $32.50 per hour. Per hour worked. They're going to be making $32.50. Now, I linked not only the article in like the Tech Radar story, but I also linked the article that the Mass.gov put out. Which, by the way, when I was reading it, the Tech Radar one seemed like it was just kind of copying and pasting a lot of the Mass.gov thing. I don't know if you can get credit for that. Is that legal? Can Tech Radar just copy and paste the article? Because if so, then I'm just going to start a new news website and just copy and paste everything from the government site. And then technically I'll be a journalist. Because you're not breaking anything if you're just writing exactly what the government said. You're not sharing any new information. You're not doing a deep dive into what they were paid more. In fact, I implore you to read both articles that I linked below in the description and tell me if you can see any differences. Maybe Tech Radar adds like a sentence at the end, but let me know. A little suspicious. You're looking suspect. I think it's Tech Radar. I hope I'm not calling out the wrong website. But that's weird. Are you just allowed to do that? Can you just copy and paste an article from a government website and call it journalism? I don't think so. I think that's plagiarism. So anyways, I hope you are as excited for these people, for these workers, as I am. I think this is incredible. It goes into effect August 15th, $32.50 for rideshare drivers. I'm ecstatic for them. I am so ecstatic, because that's life-changing. I don't know how much they were making before. Again, if you're an Uber or Lyft driver, please let me know in the chat or in the comments what you make per hour, and if $32.50 is a huge raise. It's only here in Massachusetts. Massachusetts Attorney General sued Uber and Lyft, and this is the outcome. There's also a bunch of money coming to them from what I understand. Again, more news will trickle down, and I'll keep you posted. But this is game changing. And I mean, if Uber and Lyft wanted more people, if they're saying there's maybe a shortage of drivers, this 3250 is going to make an influx of people going to work for them. I mean, heck, I'm going to try to. And that's not a joke. 3250, that's double what Starbucks pays. That is double. And when you consider I got health insurance taken out, that's 6 times what I make. That's incredible. That's a game changer. But if you Google like what it takes to live and what's the minimum wage it takes to afford to live in any state, you'll find Massachusetts, I think you have to make $38 an hour just to afford a 1-bedroom or a studio. So expensive. So, I mean, $32.50 isn't bad, but we're still not there. And for the people who say like, oh, they don't deserve it, here comes the technology, AI is going to replace them. Number one, if Elon Musk is any indicator of the self-driving automobile technology coming to replace rideshare drivers, I think rideshare drivers are replaceable proof. I do not think that tech is even anywhere close. Like rideshare drivers in general, you guys are safe for a millennium. If Elon Musk's self-driving autopilot is any indicator of what we're looking at in the future, I say you guys are well protected. But for real, if there's people out there who say $32.50 an hour is too much for a rideshare driver, why? I need to know. Like, why would you be mad at somebody? Because it doesn't affect you. You know, if you want to say I don't get paid enough, that's fine. But people, because there will be people who say they don't deserve it. Why? Why shouldn't people make enough to enjoy life? Why? And this in Massachusetts is really not enough. That's the bare minimum. But like, I am so ecstatic. If I knew some Uber and Lyft drivers, or if I seen some, I'd be congratulating, high five, and be so stoked for them. I don't understand the people who hear this and they get mad or try to tear these people down a peg or say they're not worth it or say just whatever. It's like, this is these are $1 billion companies that are paying them, not out of your pocket. You know, this doesn't affect you in the least. If anything, it might bring your wages up. In fact, it probably will, because if people start leaving their jobs to go work for Uber and Lyft because they're paying so much, other places are going to go, oh, we got to do something to retain our employees. We don't want to lose everybody to the high paying jobs. And then the wages go up. That's how it works. So hopefully everybody is as excited for these rideshare drivers as I am. I really hope you are. Because, I mean, it doesn't affect me yet, but it's just exciting. Like, I couldn't imagine. I don't know what they make, and these articles didn't, like, detail what they were making now. But I'm guessing it's a lot more. $32.50 an hour is a lot more than what Uber and Lyft drivers are making right now. Maybe not. I can't imagine it's a pay decrease. But I just couldn't imagine, like, getting a raise like that. And, like, who wouldn't be happy? I don't know. I'm ecstatic for these people. And again, for all the naysayers who go, oh, great, here comes the self-driving technology. Don't worry. Elon Musk is fumbling that around so hard that we'll never have self-driving cars. Never. We'll have the technology. It just won't work. So, rideshare drivers, you guys are safe. And is there room for one more? I wonder what the spike in people applying to be a rideshare driver is today after that news broke. I gotta look that up. I wonder if that will come out like within a week. I'll follow up with that. So listen, I got some crazy stuff going on right now. This week is hectic as heck. Trying to keep it a little PG. But if you could, hit subscribe. I can't do this without you. And again, anyone who knows a rideshare driver or anything like that, any information would be awesome. It's hard to find out exactly what they make because I think it's determined on the rides they do. But this story details, like, now they're going to be getting paid to go pick people up. So, like, you know, and that's what didn't make sense to me, because if you don't get paid driving to pick somebody up, like, you're working for free. And these companies, these Uber and Lyfts, they're not going broke. All right. They're just not. And if they say they're struggling, let's start looking at the top management, you know, what they're making. That's who you look at, who's getting paid the most. That's what you do, not the least. But there's a whole bunch of things. Benefits, healthcare, earned sick time, which is crazy to think they could work that much and not have earned sick time. But again, it qualifies, this ruling qualifies them, and it's only in Massachusetts. So hopefully other states take this up, because if they can win it here, you could win it hopefully in more places. But yeah, this ruling now qualifies rideshare drivers to earn paid sick time, to make $32.50 an hour, to get paid like on the way to picking somebody up, which only makes sense. You should be paid for your driving to work. I'm sorry. I know that's radical. It's when these companies are making a killing and you're spending your time getting there and getting home. You should be paid for that. But again, and you don't have to agree with me, we can agree to disagree, but I'd like to hear why you don't think these companies that are making a ton should be paying people enough to live. And if you're just joining, please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I do go live 5 days a week. We just talked about the rideshare drivers here in Massachusetts. There was I'm going to say monumental court case, because this ruling for Uber and Lyft drivers, starting August 15th, they're going to be making $32.50 an hour. Congrats. If you are a rideshare driver in Massachusetts, let me be the first to say congratulations. That is effing awesome. I'm so excited for you. I got to bounce because I got some stuff to do, but this news was absolutely incredible. I'm not kidding. I might try to get a part-time job there. That's so much money. That's just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Good for you, rideshare drivers. And if you have anything negative to say about this bump in pay, I want you to take a good look in the mirror. Put on Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. Go take a look in the mirror and figure out what's going on, because this is on you. All right? We should all be happy for everybody getting a raise, being able to afford to live, maybe take a vacation for the first time, have some earned sick time, not have to lose out when you're going to work sick, or having to lose out because you have to go to work sick, which keeps the whole community healthy. So if you could, because we are chasing Philly DeFranco. He's at 6 million. We're at 1340. But we're right on we're nipping on his heels. He can sense it. He's got a spidey sense right now in his studio. I'm out at the ocean. And he's like, who is this Boston Rob Hood character doing a live stream? Why do I feel like he's about to surpass me? We're coming, but I can't do it without your help. So please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit that little fish head thing. That decapitated fish. What is that? Fish fin with a flat head? Looks like a decapitated fish, a flounder. Some people call it the thumbs up button. Hit that thing. Thank you guys so much.